Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are still staying safe, sanitizing, social distancing, putting on those masks when going out and staying as safe as possible. And let's get to the channel guys, let's get to today's video. I'm back with another coffee video and today I'm going to be talking about this bad boy. This is called a French press, a plunger, a French plunger. Some people even call it a teapot. So I'm going to be talking about how to make this very useful, because you can come up with at least 5 methods to use this, either for coffee or for other uses. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about for this is, for the French press, is making a brewed coffee. So how you're going to do that, it's actually quite easy. So the first thing that I'm going to do for a brewed coffee is I'm going to get the coffee. So I'm going to be using the House of Coffee's medium dark roast. So I like a medium dark roast. I'm not really a light roast person, and I'm going to be talking about the different types of roasts as time goes on. But today I'm going to be talking about the French press. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pour the coffee inside there. After pouring the coffee, I'm going to pour some hot water. So I have my kettle with some hot water. I'm going to pour not too much, just 3/4 should be just fine. And then you're going to wait for 30 seconds. So while we wait for 30 seconds, what I like to do is I like to pour the sugar that I'm going to be using. And today I'm going to be using Yarona Sukiri, a choice of sweetness. So it's a crystal sugar, just a normal kind of sugar that anyone would use at home. I'm not really a sugar person, so I'm going to be pouring just don't judge me, it's a very, very small spoon, as you can see, very, very small. So I'm done with the Yarona Sugiri, and then I'm gonna go back to this, gonna pour, there we go. I think this is enough, just for 1 cup. Then I'm gonna go and make sure that all the coffee is mixed to the bottom, make sure that everything is sorted. Then I'm gonna close it. I want to plunge into the bottom just a little bit. Yeah, that's the perfect fix that I want it to be. And I'm gonna wait for at least 4 minutes. So while I wait for 4 minutes, I'm gonna just tidy up what I was using and stay with just the French press and my cup of coffee and my stirring spoon. I don't need this, so I'm gonna take this, and I'll be back in 4 minutes. Okay, so we are back. It's been 4 minutes, and now what we can do is we can start plunging down the coffee slowly, as slow as possible. Okay. Very nice. I really like the medium dark roast. So this is the first method of how one can use a French press at home, anywhere. This is actually very convenient to just carry around even when you're traveling, or if you're not, you can just carry the AeroPress. So I mean, I like this coffee. The second method of using a French press is actually gonna be the tea method. We are going to be brewing tea. These are actually tea bags, the rooibos fresh pack, and we're gonna make it a bit interesting actually. So what we're gonna do firstly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of the tea bags, and once you get the tea bag, you're gonna just tear it and open it, and then throw it in. Then once you're done with that, we're gonna pour in some hot water. Pour some hot water, and then you are gonna close. So for this, we're gonna, because the name of the tea is called rooibos, which basically means red bush, and so we're gonna wait for this tea bag leaves to actually steep and go as many as possible to go to the bottom, and we're gonna enjoy our tea. What's nice about this kind of method of making tea is because you can extract as much as possible from the tea bag, and you're gonna enjoy yourself a very nice cup of coffee because you're gonna have the full experience, all the ingredients inside the tea, everything extracted from the tea bag. So while we wait for that, I'm gonna just do the usual, what I usually do with my coffee. I'm gonna go. We're still using the Yarona Sukiri. And I'm gonna pour some sugar. 1, 2. So we're done with the sugar, and then while we wait, I'm gonna clear up everything. Okay, if you notice, the tea has changed color and it's becoming red in color. So once the tea is red in color, what you do, you start pushing the plunger slowly to the bottom. Try and make sure that none of the tea bags go to the surface. Then go to the bottom. I think everything is sorted now. Then you're gonna pour. Just look at that gold color. Just look at it. Looks very nice. Then I'm gonna do my stirring as usual. You see, this method, actually everything is inside here. The whole coffee, the whole tea. It's just awesome, it's just lovely. It's actually tea on another level. I prefer this method, as much as it takes time, but I feel like when you just infuse the tea bags for like 2 minutes and then drink, you're not really drinking all the coffee and all its ingredients and all these benefits, you're not getting them. So like this, it's kind of nice. Okay, so that's the second method. We are going to go to this third method of brewing or using the French press, aka the plunger. So the third method that we're going to be using to explore on how to use a plunger, aka French press, is going to be a cold brew. So a cold brew is usually when you have coffee cold, or rather this in simple terms, a cold coffee. So how we're going to make that is, we are going to, how we usually just brew coffee the normal way. We are going to be using House of Coffees. This is my favorite blend, so this is my favorite roast, so I actually enjoy it. So we're gonna just do the same methods that we're doing with the coffee brew. So we're gonna, but here what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the 30-second step. We're just gonna go for exactly 4 minutes. So here is my cold brew. Now what I have to do, I'm going to put it in the fridge for at least 8 to 24 hours. Let me just leave it for 24 hours, and tomorrow we're going to have the cold brew. So what I'm going to do now, what I prefer to do, I allow it to cool down just a bit and then take it to the fridge. So I'm going to allow it to cool down for at least 5 to 10 minutes and take it to the fridge. It's been like almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to take this bad boy to the fridge and allow it to cool down for at least 24 hours. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's been 24 hours and the cold brew has been in the fridge, and it's nice, cold, and ready to drink. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is pour the coffee inside here. Oh, I forgot. The first thing that you're gonna have to do is actually plunge down the remaining coffee, and then once it's down, you're gonna pour into your vessel. Look at this, nice and cold. Then I'm gonna pour some ice. Make sure your hands are clean when doing this, and then if you want some sugar, this way you add your sugar, your cinnamon, or whatever you want. But I prefer mine no sugar, black and nice and cold. So this is the third method on how to use your cold press. Hope you guys enjoy a cold brew, especially in the summer. It works wonders. So the fourth method of using the fantastic plunger, aka French press, aka French plunger, is going to be how to foam milk. So if you're making a latte and you don't have a frother, you don't have anything else or any espresso machine, this is your go-to guy. So what we're going to use, we're going to be using the full milk from Spa, South Africa, and you can use any milk. So first thing that I like to do is measure the amount of milk that I'm going to need for my latte. I usually go for 1/3 coffee, 2/3 milk. So then I'm going to transfer the measured milk in here. And once I do that, the game starts. So we're going to start plunging. You're going to do this until it becomes foamy, and it also goes according to preference. How much foam you want inside your latte, how much the proportions, it all depends on you. And you can do this with either cold milk, warm milk, it works the same way. So that's the third method of using the French press, which is foaming milk or frothing milk. So this is one of the methods that you can use. Look at that cream, it's all nice and foamy, and here we go. I love it. So this is the fourth method of using the plunger. Then after this, what you can usually do, you can just go straight and make your latte or your cappuccino. It all depends on you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys don't take your plunger to waste. Use it to its fullest capacity. Like I said, you can make, you can brew coffee, you can brew tea, you can make a cold brew, and you can froth or foamy milk according to your preference. And you only just need one to actually make a latte, a cappuccino, or any other drink that you want at home. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys have a good one. Don't forget, stay safe and protect yourselves and stay at home. Don't go out if you don't need to. Have a good one and cheers.
You're talking about me, babe, like I'm not a person. Hey, yeah.